Yeah, that's pretty close to a list, Silinos. We have stewards in here and we have subverts in here. We're taking a screenshot of this after this game. Okay. There's a strong case for this hand. Not sure how strong. Double stewards I like, even though... How many subverts are going to be run in this deck? 3 suffocates, 2 annihilates. Alright, so the stewards aren't actually all that great here, right? But they do deal well against Felm champions and Felm bloodcasters. I like that subvert a lot. I think I want to draw subvert later. Let's redraw. Better. Arch Import Instigator's a better start, and Champion of Chaos is a better redrop. Pause for an Annihilate here. Or a Torch. Could be a Torch. Actually, more likely to be a Torch than an Annihilate. I don't see why he wouldn't use the Torch this turn, though. Alright. Get our third red here so we can do that. Caleb's into Argenport is pretty good. Could be waiting on his Statuary Maiden. A lot of bad things that could be happening here. Yeah, I'm gonna seek. I want a Charchain Flail. I could lose twice if I do that. I think I won't. I think I've got Stone Scar Mole here. I'm pretty happy with the options. Okay, so Flame Blast here. Swing for 3. Stone Scar Maul is up next. Or just a big Charchain Flail. Let's go Umbran Reaper. Umbran Reaper again. Trade here. No lightning strikes in the deck. Got him. Yep, relic weapons apply their skills to your spells. Which is pretty sweet. Okay, so that went very well. Let's delete our sideboard thing here. Clone the deck again. Alright, I'm going to up the Charchain Flails, take down the Stone Scar Mauls. Smuggler's Stash can probably stay in. We expect to see Furnace Mages and Ruins come in. Yeah, Furnace Mages and Ruins are likely to come in. Backlash is a possibility. Backlash is a very strong possibility, in fact. Obliterates go up. Annihilates work on Stewards and Umbran Reapers and not much else. Argenport Instigator, I guess. The extra removal would be nice, but I think we can probably spend our time better elsewhere. Maybe not. I could go up a stash. Suffocate goes up because it's really good against Black Skies and Bloodcasters and Statuary Maidens and Stewards. Obliterates go up to 4. We're real happy with that. We don't want to run Lethrai Falchion, of course. Soulfire Drake. Real good against control types. Let's take the stash out. Could roll another Statuary Maiden. Pretty low benefit. Could roll Annihilates. Like, even one of would be okay. I think pushing the heavy, like, unit strategy is pretty good, though. He's gonna cycle in more, like, anti-equipment destruction stuff. So the better our removal, the better off we are. Let's take the Charchain Flails down 1. Just go for an Annihilate or something else. What are the options? Smuggler's Stash, Suffocate, Statuary Maiden. Statuary Maiden's okay. Dodges a lot of stuff, but I think overall it's just going to be a lot of wasted space. Soulfire Drake. We've got Annihilate, we've got... Okay, yeah, I'm good with this. We'll see what happens. Do I want to keep Smuggler's Stash? It is card advantage in a really big way. Let's look at Smoonay's list again. Felonscar midrange. Harbingers, Reapers, Stewards, Statuaries. He's got no card advantage in here whatsoever. As long as I'm running Subverts, I think I'm happy. His deck is just more mid-rangey good stuff. Alright, here we go. So these are pretty even-based games, but we're gonna have 2 chances. Like, since we won the first round, we have a much higher chance of just winning the full best of 3. And most of what we have to do is draw a reliable hand and not fall down. Seat, Stonescar, Suffocate, Champion. Alright, I can keep this hand. Dodges Suffocates, dodges Annihilates, dodges Torches, doesn't dodge Death Strikes. Thanks for the follow. Let me see. Silenaz, Truquazed, and SM Blinkos, as well as Huge Y. Thank you all for following. I really appreciate having you here. And welcome to the stream. Hand's a little bit light, to be sure. Torch is best against Argenport. Well, it's also a useful card against, like, a lot of other stuff. Ooh, a champion without a buff. I don't like that very much. I think that was a bad idea on his part. He is, however, playing more aggressively than me, which is unfortunate. Okay, got my 5/5. Pause for Annihilate here. That's not going to do much for him. Doubles Champ's real good here. He's going to have Death Strike, so that gives him a weapon. Those 2/4s, real scary. So those pauses were likely for torches and not annihilates. Means we're safe to play Soulfire Drake next turn. And that should be game, actually. Unless he gets something really, really good here. Umbran Reaper. Be okay. Won't save him, but it'll help. Oh, I should have played Soulfire Drake. That was dumb. Alright. Got him. 2-0'd.